Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a comparison of three smartphones priced below the 15,000 price segment in India. So we have the Samsung Galaxy M21, which is priced 12,999, around 13,000 rupees. We have the Realme 6 priced 13,999, that's 14,000 rupees. And we also have the Redmi Note 9 Pro, which is again priced 13,999, which is again 14,000 rupees in India. So 13,000, 14,000 and 14,000. So these are the three smartphones we are going to compare. We are going to do a 12-point comparison covering all the aspects which we generally look for in a smartphone. So let's get started. So first aspect in terms of the comparison would be the design. So if you look at the design, you can see that the Samsung Galaxy M21 looks quite good with the camera setup here. Now the Realme 6 is kind of outdated design, I would say, because all the Realme smartphones have been looking the same in terms of the camera placement. Now here, this is one area where the Redmi Note 9 Pro does a pretty good job, because this kind of setup is kind of refreshing. It may not be completely new, but still this is kind of refreshing and looks different. Now if you look at the bezels also, you can see that the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Realme 6 have better bezels here. When you compare with the Samsung Galaxy M21, it's just slightly higher bezels. And in terms of the notch as well, you can see that the notch experience is better on the Realme as well as the Redmi, because it has the punch hole notch, while on the other hand we have a water drop or the regular notch, the U notch on the Samsung Galaxy M21. So in terms of the design aspect, we would say the Redmi Note 9 Pro is our choice. Now next aspect is the build quality. Now if you look at the build quality of these three phones, there is one thing that stands out is the Redmi Note 9 Pro, because the Redmi Note 9 Pro is made of glass finishing, while these two devices are made of plastic finishing. Now first let's have a look at the plastic material. So if you look at the plastic material on these two devices, you can clearly see that the Realme 6 has slightly better polycarbonate material, slightly better finish overall, and the material quality also looks better. So in terms of these two devices, our pick would be Realme 6. Now when you compare Realme 6 with a glass finish device, obviously the Redmi Note 9 Pro takes the lead. Now there are advantages as well as disadvantages. The good thing about the plastic body is that it does not break even if it falls down, but the disappointing aspect is that it is prone to a lot of scratches. Now the good thing about the Redmi Note 9 Pro glass build is that there is no question of scratches happening, but then it can scratch, or rather it can break if it falls down. So that aspect is also there. Now if you look at all the aspect, our pick in terms of the build quality would be the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now the next aspect is the display. So we have a clear winner, even without me telling about which display is winner. We have a Samsung's AMOLED panel on the Samsung Galaxy M21, while we have an IPS LCD panel on the Realme 6 as well as the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now among these two devices, the Realme 6 has a 90Hz refresh rate, so in that aspect the Realme 6 wins. Now if you look at the display quality of these three phones, the clear winner is the Samsung Galaxy M21 with the AMOLED display. The display is really good on the Samsung Galaxy M21, beautiful, crisp, colorful and vivid display when compared to the IPS LCD panels on the Realme 6 as well as the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So that was the display aspect. Now in terms of display protection, that's where the Redmi Note 9 Pro takes the lead with Corning Gorilla Glass 5, while it's Gorilla Glass 3 on the Realme 6, and there is no protection mentioned on the Samsung Galaxy M21. Now next aspect is the software experience. So we have three different UIs. We have the Samsung's One UI on this device, so One UI looks really good. Now we have the Realme's UI 1.0. Again this is One UI which has been really good. We have actually tested all these three UIs, and now we have the MIUI 11 on the Redmi Note 9 Pro as well. So if you look at the features offered on the UI, all of them offer really good features, great aspects in terms of customization as well. But here in terms of the overall performance, some of the UIs also shows ads. For example, the Realme UI, the Redmi Note 9 Pro offers ads in the UI. Even Realme has it, but it's not as intrusive as the Redmi Note 9 Pro. But then Samsung also has kind of ads. It's not strictly ads, but it does show some notifications here and there. Now if you look at the UI of these three phones, our pick would be, there is a tie in fact, our pick would be the Samsung's One UI and the Realme UI 1.0. So we will say that these two UIs performed really well, really good performance altogether, and does a pretty good job. So our pick in terms of the UI would be the One UI as well as the Realme UI. So it's a tie in terms of the UI and performance. Now next is the actual performance of these three devices. Now we have three different processors. We have the Exynos 9611 octa-core processor on the Samsung Galaxy M21, while we have the Helio G90T processor on the Realme 6, and we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now in terms of day-to-day performance, all the UIs performed really well with the Exynos 9611, Helio G90T and the Snapdragon 720G. But if you look at the overall experience, we would say the Realme and the Redmi Note 9 Pro are the winners here. Again, here is a tie because both these devices performed better in terms of performance aspect than the Samsung Galaxy M21. Now the Exynos 9611 is a good chipset, but it's not as powerful as these two devices. Now next is the gaming. So this is one area where we have a surprise actually. The Samsung Galaxy M21 comes with the Exynos 9611, and this has the smooth and extreme option. Now the Realme 6 has the Helio G90T, which is a gaming centric chipset. Again, it has smooth and extreme option. Now out of these three devices, the lowest in terms of gaming experience is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G with on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now in terms of the gaming experience, these two devices offer a better graphic options, especially for gamings like PUBG. Now out of these two devices, when we did the gaming on the Realme 6, you should be gaming at 60 Hertz frame rate. If you go with the 90 Hertz, there is a lot of heating happening. We have done that video as well. So here in terms of the gaming experience, we would pick the Samsung Galaxy M21, the Exynos 9611 does a pretty good job. It might not be the best out there, but still it does a really good job. We have uploaded the gaming performance video of all these three devices. Now next is the fingerprint scanner and face unlock. So this is one area where the Realme 6 has a clear winner because the fingerprint scanner performance and the face unlock performance is really good on the Realme 6, followed by the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and the Samsung M21 was a tad slower than these two devices. Now call quality is equally good on all the phones. We did not see any sort of issue, so we would give a point each for all the phones for call quality. Now next is the cameras. So we have a triple camera setup on the Samsung Galaxy M21. We have a 48 megapixel camera, that's Samsung's sensor as well. Then we have a pretty good selfie camera as well. Now if you look at the Realme 6, we have a 64 megapixel sensor, again Samsung's GW1 sensor, ultra wide angle camera, macro sensor, and the depth sensor is included. Now if you look at the camera on the Redmi Note 9 Pro, this is again a 48 megapixel sensor. It's a new Samsung GM2 sensor, and this again has a quad camera setup. Now if you look at the camera of these three devices, here our pick would be the Redmi Note 9 Pro, which provides overall better experience. Daylight conditions, both the M21 and the Redmi Note 9 Pro did a pretty good job. Again, overall aspects when we compared, we feel the Redmi Note 9 Pro is a winner here because it has superior camera algorithm processing. That's where the Realme 6 kind of disappointed us with average processing, and the Samsung Galaxy M21 was pretty good in terms of daylight and portraits, but then low light performance was kind of very poor. Now low light performance was not very great on the Redmi Note 9 Pro as well, but considering all the aspects including the portraits, the selfie, the video recording, all those options combined, we would say in terms of the camera performance, our pick would be the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now next is the battery performance and charging. So first let's take a battery performance. So battery, we have a 6000 mAh capacity battery on the M21, we will have a 4300 mAh capacity battery on the Realme 6 and a 5020 mAh capacity battery on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So even though Samsung Galaxy M21 has 6000 mAh capacity battery, the battery performance when we tested, we found the battery performance to be slightly better on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. The Snapdragon optimization seems to be better than the Exynos 9611. So these two are close to each other while Realme is far behind because of the smaller capacity battery. So in terms of battery performance, our pick would be the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now next is the charging technology. Now we have a 15 watt charger on the Samsung Galaxy M21. We have a 30 watt charger on the Realme 6 and we have an 18 watt charger on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So without me saying, you can easily guess the winner, the Realme 6 with a 30 watt charging. Now pricing. Now the Samsung Galaxy M21 is priced at 12,999. In fact, it is selling on Amazon for 12,699. That's 12,700 rupees. So that's the cheapest one available. While the Realme 6 sells for 14,000 rupees and the Redmi Note 9 Pro sells for 14,000 rupees. So in terms of the pricing, the Samsung Galaxy M21 is the winner. So now summing up all the points we have covered right now. So let's see which device gets the maximum points. Now if you look at the table with all the points we have given. So Samsung Galaxy M21 comes with 5 points. That's pretty good for the device. Now the Realme 6 also comes with 5 points and again pretty good. Now you can see that the Redmi Note 9 Pro comes with 6 points, and that is our pick of these three smartphones. Even though the pricing is slightly on the high side when compared to the M21, our pick of these three phones is the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So now that we have compared these three phones with a 12-point comparison, so it's easy for you to decide based on your priority, because just because the Redmi Note 9 Pro gets 6 points does not mean that it's the best out there. There are different aspects. You can choose based on what is your priority. For example, if it is camera, then go with the Redmi Note 9 Pro. While if it display is something which matters for you, then go with the Samsung Galaxy M21. If charging or the software experience is something which you are looking at, especially the 90 Hz, then go with the Realme 6. So based on all these aspects, you can decide which looks better for you based on your requirement. Now our pick would be the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So that was a detailed comparison of the Samsung Galaxy M21 with the Realme 6 and the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.